Good afternoon. Live from the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival, I am Andrea Lawful Sanders from the Philadelphia Sunday Sun, where we are just looking at a series of shorts this morning about all sorts of things in life. Let me just tell you, I'm so excited I don't even know what to do with myself. I saw a piece called Silent Partner. It was so good I actually put my earphones in my ears, came back outside, and began watching Silent Partner all over again. And you're going to hear it from me first. This is going to be the film of the decade. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? It's going to be one of those films that you look at and you're going to go, I need to see that over and over again. Sitting with me is Roderick Lawrence, who is the lead actor in the film. I have Selma Kernan, who is the producer of the film, and the man of the hour.
You the woman of the hour.
The man of the hour, Aristotle Torres. Jesus, be offense. This movie. So, okay, I'm just going to let you know, I'm black all day and sometimes on Sundays. And everything I saw in this movie, from the opening scene where she was standing in the bathroom and she's saying to herself, so you made me do this, without opening her mouth. I could literally write the script of what was going through her head the entire time. And I said to myself, now I understand what my husband means when he said, child, the side eye. Everything came out in that side eye. And I heard you out there saying it's more important because when we're silent, we're more powerful. Tell us why this film. How did this come about?
Yeah, so Roderick over here, the genius, wanted to create a film on microaggressions in the black community, and through multiple conversations, we kind of figured out something that might be fun to watch.
Right. Well, it's not only fun to watch; it's triggering as hell, right? Because and in a great way. Because what you did was put on the screen what we had been talking about forever as black people, right? People of color. The things like, you're doing things our way.
Right.
Standing up over you as he's handing you the thing of scotch.
Yeah.
Making the fried chicken. The fried chicken put me over the top.
Yeah.
And that's actually from a real picture that Aristotle found on Reddit.
Yeah, these are all real things. These are not even, a lot of the stuff's not even made up.
No.
Hold on, let me come on over here. You killed it. I mean, no. You know how we say in the black community, you killed it, Kilt? Yes. You killed it.
I appreciate that, Queen.
We talked yesterday, briefly, and after speaking with you, I said to you, I feel like, because, I don't want to compare you to other people, but you're a Denzel Washington. Your time is coming, sir, and I need you to be prepared for what is about to happen for you. The way you acted in that, I didn't even know who I was talking to yesterday because you completely embodied the entire scene. So tell me how important was this film to you in making sure that we understood what the microaggressions were? Because as black people, we saw it and we were triggered. What do you want white people to get out of it? Because I'm the white folk all day. Today and sometimes on Sunday, need to look at this, and before you go into a meeting and say the things that you're saying to black people who may have made it up to the spaces that you think we're not capable of doing, I want you to watch this movie 11 times. That would be 5 times a day, sometimes on Sunday. So tell me what the importance of this film was for you as a lead actor.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words, first of all. It's such a blessing. Like I said from get, like we're making this for us. Like I want to make everything I want to make is for us, So like obviously I want them white people to take certain things from it. We want you to be able to see who you are. Because everybody's somebody different in that story, So, that's kind of how I think we leaned into the microaggressions, starting kind of minuscule and getting a little bigger, But everybody could tell either which character was somebody who they knew or which one they were, So then, by the end, I don't know. You hope that it starts conversation. That's all that it is. It starts conversation that's not being had,
My question for you then is this. The man who went along to get along to become partner, who damn near sold his soul and his baby. What made you put that part in? Because we know people like that who pretend they're not like that, right? We've made it to a certain part in society. We've become high sedity. We've come to the vineyards of this world because we've created spaces and we've sold our souls in ways to get to where we need to be. You wrote and directed the hell out of that part.
Oh,
so
thank you.
tell me what that was. No, just talk to me. Just talk to me.
Yeah, you know, we just wanted to represent truth with a bit of hyperbole to make it accessible. You know, so like I said, a lot of the stuff is rooted in reality, and then we just added a little sprinkle. We added a little Lowry seasoning salt, you know, to just spice it up a bit. But it's all reality, and it's all conversation provoking, and the art isn't the movie, the art is this. So that's what's important.
Yes, yes. Do you see the response? Look at all the people standing around. Y'all, go home and tell everybody, when is this movie coming out? Is it coming out anywhere? Tell me it's coming out somewhere.
I think the hope is that it will come out somewhere. You know, we are going to be discussing that with people, obviously. But the first and foremost thing is for it to do well on the festival circuit. You know, that what we made it for us. We made it as a strong kind of calling card of what we can do together as a team. You know, Roderick started the kind of movement that is Black Men Films now and brought me on board, then brought Aristotle along for the ride. And now with Aristotle, he has also brought another, you know, a team that we are extremely proud to call the fellow filmmakers. So we're hoping, again, that we are going to enter these types of conversations with other people so that we can distribute the short, but even more so, we're thinking about potentially a feature opportunity or a limited series.
Right. So here's my question for you. You're in this group. You're standing around and throughout Genius.
Yes, I am.
I am. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius. And everybody that was a part of this film showed all levels of genius. What lessons did you learn from watching this? Now I have to ask you. Sorry, somebody else may not ask you this.
Yeah.
But I have to ask. What lessons are you learning from what you've seen in this film that you're producing?
In terms of the content or in terms of the producing itself?
In terms of the content, because you live in a society where we are judged. We're judged, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you saw in that film as a producer that says, I lived that, I saw that?
Well, yes. You know, I'm Pakistani American, so I'm an immigrant to this country. So in all the spaces that I was growing up, I never felt particularly comfortable. And having then grown into somebody who went and got her MBA at Harvard, I have my Harvard Business School degree, you know, I was thrown into the corporate world where as a woman, I also had to prove myself in that arena. However, you know, with this particular film, it's very, very meaningful to me personally because of the Black male mental health aspect. My father was a psychiatrist, and my niece and nephew are Black as well. So having seen and hearing all the conversation around what happens to Black men and women specifically made me much more invested in wanting to lift those voices and show people, you know, and hopefully it changes hearts and minds of not only people who are white and Caucasian, but those in the Asian community, those in the Latino community. You know, it really is something that I think resonates with many, many people because they have seen this in their own workplace, and they have to question for themselves how complicit are they in kind of the insidiousness of white supremacy and racism in this country, and how can they then create systems that affect change.
Child, listen, hot to death. So here's my prediction for you.
Yeah.
Sundance Film Festival. You heard it out of my mouth, so when it happens, I need you to call me. Sundance Film Festival. It's going to be picked up as a feature film. You're going to do amazingly well. Are you receiving?
I'm receiving.
Are you receiving?
I'm
It's going to do amazingly well. And what I want all three of you to remember moving forward in all of this is you are about to change the lives of untold numbers of people, not just the Black and brown ones who are going through the microaggressions every single day and had no voice in which to voice it, because we're told, you know, you're that angry Black person, or you're talking about that again, or, you know, reparations, we can't do all of that stuff. What you've done is given voice to that, but you've created the scenario for people who are creating those spaces that are uncomfortable to sit in their houses and see themselves in a way that they can check out what they're doing and not doing to become different, because they can't say they didn't know after this.
Right.
Well, on behalf of the Philadelphia Sunday Sun, y'all go ahead and have your little reception, because I may come and join you. Good work. Excellent work. Excellent work. Thank you all so much.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. All right.